Good morning, children. Today we will learn different ways of reproduction in plants. Okay, so let's see what are the different ways of reproduction in plants. Reproduction from seed, reproduction from stem, reproduction from leaves, reproduction from roots, and last one, reproduction from spores. Dear, let's start with reproduction from seeds. Reproduction from seeds, Rishik will help us to understand with pictures. Okay, now let's see. Now children, see here, Rishik is holding one mango. That means Rishik is going to sow mango seed. Yes. Now, in the second picture, what Rishik is having in his hand? This is mango seed. Okay. Do you know, children, mango is dicotyledon seed. It has two seed leaves. Yes. Now see what Rishik will do. Now Rishik will sow that seed into soil. Now sowing seed in the soil is enough? No. What is other than this? What is important? Sunlight, air and water. With that seed which is inside the soil, with the help of sunlight, water and air, it will start growing and it will take nutrition and energy from seed leaves and soil. Yes. Now after getting all these things, what will happen to seed? Now see, children, can you see, children, here the blue circle? You can see here this black dot. This is what? The mango seed started germinating. It has started germinating. Now let's see what has happened next. Now, wow, see, children, here in this picture. Just see it carefully in this red circle. Can you see this stem? What is this? This is actually shoot. This is mango shoot, which is going to turn into a tree. Yes, but before that it will turn into a plant. And embryo has two parts, shoot and root. Shoot grows above the soil and root grows below the soil. So what you are able to see here? Shoot. Root we can't see because it is inside the soil. Now see in the next picture. Can you see, children? A reddish leaves. What are these? These are mango leaves. That means shoot has started changing into stem and leaves. Now see. Wow, this is reddish leaves. Yes, leaves of mango. Can you see in this picture? Yes. And now see what is this? Oh my God, that red leaf turns into a green leaves. Now it will gradually grow into a mango tree. And then who is going to enjoy that mango? Rishik is going to enjoy, yes. But Rishik, promise me that you will be sharing mango with us also. Yes? Thank you, Rishik. Stay blessed, dear. After reproduction from seeds, let's see what is reproduction from stems. Okay, children, are you familiar with potato, ginger, onion, turmeric? You must have seen turmeric powder, not turmeric that it is just like, if you will see turmeric, turmeric is just like ginger. In looks, they both are same. Okay, but turmeric is little yellow. Basically, children, what are these? Potato, onion, turmeric, ginger. These are what? These are underground stems. These are underground stems, and when we want to grow more potatoes, ginger and onion, what we can do, instead of sowing their seeds, we can sow them directly to grow more crops. Is it clear? But other than this, children, there are other ways also in which plant reproduce with the help of stems. What are that? Let's see. What are those? Let's see. First, stem cutting, stem grafting, stem layering, stem runner. One by one we will see what are these. Now dear, let's see what is stem cutting. What is stem cutting? Children, in this process, in stem cutting, what we do, we simply cut stem from a plant and we plant it in a soil. Okay, for example, rose, sugarcane, that is in Hindi we call it ganna, bougainvillea. These are the plants that can be reproduced with the help of their stems. What we do, we simply just, let's take for example rose plant. What is this, children? This is a rose plant. Yes, if we want to grow more rose from of same variety, what we can do, we simply cut one stem. We will simply cut one stem from it, like this is first step. Yes, we simply, what we will do, we will cut stem of rose plant. Okay, and then we will clean it. We will clean leaves and all. Okay, and after cleaning it, what we will do, we will plant in soil. That stem, this stem, after cleaning it, I'll plant it into soil, which later on grows into another rose plant. Is it clear, children? Nothing else in stem cutting. Simply we take stem of a plant and plant it in the soil, and after getting proper care, what will happen to that stem? It will grow into a new plant. Clear, children? Now dear, let's see what is stem grafting. Children, stem grafting is another way of reproducing new plants with the help of stems. Okay, but stems of two different plants. Okay, in stem grafting we can use two different plants, three different plants, four different plants. Yes, but at least two different plants we required for grafting. For example, children, here I have taken one red rose plant and another pink rose plant. Here what I will do, I'll take stem of red rose plant and stem of pink rose plant and I'll combine both together. Okay, and this process is what? This process is grafting. How to combine it? Before that, we need to understand, we need one stem with root, that is host plant. A plant stem which is having root is host plant. Okay, that host plant, and we can say stalk. Okay, and the other plant, let's say it is a guest. Okay, or the scientific terms used for this is scion. Okay, scion. In scion, what we will do, we will use only stem, upper part of the plant. Okay, stalk, that is host plant, we need stem with root, that is lower part of the plant. And in scion, we will use only stem, that is upper part of plant. Now children, what we will do? We will simply cut host plant, that is stalk, from here. Okay, and we will keep this part of the plant. Okay, a stem with root. Okay, in host one, a stalk of, is it clear? A stalk plant or a host plant. We will keep a stem with root. And in the another plant, that is this pink rose, we will again cut it from here. Okay, but here which part of the plant we are going to keep with us? The upper part, the stem only. This much is clear. Now what we will do? We will take stalk. This is what, children? This is a plant which is having root. This is stem which is having root. What we call it? Stalk. And the only stem which is not having root, that is upper part of the plant, that is this. What we call it? Scion. We call it scion. Now what we will do? Stalk and scion. We will combine this. How we are going to combine, children? See. This is what, children? This is stalk. This is what? Scion. We will combine it. How? See, this is how we are going to combine this. Okay, when we will join like this, and then we will put some wax, and then what we will do, children? We will tie. We will tie this. We will tie this. We will cover with this. And after getting proper care, this grafting will change into completely new plant. Is it clear? Which will be the mix of red rose and pink rose. So this is what, children? This is grafting, where we use two different plants to form or to produce one new plant. Is it clear? After grafting, let's see what is stem layering. What is stem layering? Children, in stem layering, a stem of a plant touches ground, and when it touches ground, the part which is covered with soil starts developing roots. How? Now let's see here, children, on the screen. Now children, can you see what is this? This is a plant. This is a plant. Now you can see many stem here. Yes, but one stem you can see it is bending towards ground. This is bending towards ground. Now children, when stem bend towards a ground like this, and it touches soil, children, you can see here this part of the plant touches soil. So what happened? When it touches soil, it get covered by soil, what happens? It starts developing roots. Yes, this is what? Layering. Why layering, children? You can see here. It is in layers, it is moving. Yes, you can see here, children. Yes, what will happen in layering, children? The stem of a plant, it starts bending towards ground. When it starts bending towards ground, what happens? The part of the plant which is covered with soil, what will happen to that part? It will start growing roots like this. You can see in this image. Yes, children? Like this, you can see here. It is covered with soil and it starts developing roots. Now what we can do? We can cut this stem from here. What will happen? This part will grow into individual plant. We can cut this plant here. Nothing will happen to plant. Why? Because they have developed root here. You can see they have developed root here. So it will get support from its root and it will grow into an individual plant. You can see here also, children, in this image. Can you see? This is what? This is raspberry plant. Now children, you can see the stem bending towards the ground. Yes, and here this is the point where it is covered with soil, and if you will dig from this point, you will see it has developed root which is inside the soil. So this is what, children? This is layering. I'm repeating again. In layering, the stem of a plant start bending towards the ground, towards the soil, and when it get covered with soil, it start developing roots, and this is how they grow in number. Is it clear? Now here, after layering, let's see what is stem runner. Children, stem runner is more or less like stem layering. Only the difference is in stem layering, the stem of a plant bends towards the ground. Yes, and it touches the ground. When it gets covered with soil, it starts developing roots. But in stem runner, stem grows horizontally. Now see how. Now children, see. What is this? This is a plant. Okay, this is one plant and one stem of this plant, that is this. One stem of this plant, that is this. You can see, children, here. This is. Okay, so this stem will start growing horizontally on ground. It will start growing horizontally on ground, and wherever it touches ground and it gets proper conditioning, it starts developing roots. When it grows horizontally on ground and wherever it gets proper conditioning, proper thing, then it will start developing roots like this. You can see in this diagram, children. And a very good example of this is strawberry. Now, this is what, children? This is a plant of strawberry. Okay, this is a plant of strawberry. Now, you can see, children, this is what? This reddish brown is what? This is stem of a strawberry, and it grows horizontally on ground. It grows horizontally on ground, and on the regular intervals or on intervals, it will grow roots. It will grow roots which helps them to be in different individual plant. Is it clear? Now dear, after reproduction from stems, let's see what is reproduction from leaves. Children, the plants which come in this category, reproduction from leaves, they have thick leaves. They have thick leaves. For example, let's see this plant. Do you know the name of this plant, children? The name of this plant is bryophyllum. This is bryophyllum, which reproduce with the help of leaves. Children, can you see the corner of leaves? You can see this. What is this? This is a baby plant. These are baby plants which grow later on, which will grow into a different bryophyllum plants. Okay, now see here, have a closer look. Now children, see, this is a bryophyllum leaf which is thick from in comparison to other normal plants. Okay, so they will reproduce from their leaves. You see the edges. You see, children, the edges of these leaves. You can see the edges of these leaves. What are these? These are baby plants which will grow into another plant. Now see, children, here. Can you see? Once these plantlets means these small baby plants, when it will grow like this, what will happen to them? They will fall down on the ground. They will fall down on the ground, and when they will come in the contact of soil, they will grow into a new plant. Okay, this is how reproduction from leaves take place. Is it clear? Now dear, after reproduction from leaves, reproduction from roots. So children, there are many plants which reproduce with the help of roots. So what are the special roots here we are talking? Children, do you like carrot? It is good for your eyes. It gives you vitamin A. Yes. Turnip, in Hindi we call it shalgam, and radish, that is mooli in Hindi. Yes. So what are these? These are roots. Turnip, shalgam, carrot, gajar, radish, that is mooli. What are these? These are roots, and we can plant them in soil to get new plant of same kind. Is it clear, children? So this is what reproduction from roots. Now, after reproduction from roots, let's see what is reproduction from spores. Okay, children, there are many plants like ferns, mosses. They don't bear fruit. If they are not bearing fruit, that means they will not have seed. They will not have seed. Then how they are growing? How they are reproducing new plants? Let's see. So children, let's take one example. What is this, children? This is fern plant. This plant comes in category of ferns. Okay, what is special about them? They don't bear fruit. So they don't bear seed. If the plant is not bearing fruit, it cannot have seed. Okay, now then question comes, how they reproduce? They reproduce with the help of spores. What is spores, children? Children, can you see a small dot here on the back side of this leaf? Can you see? This is what? Small. These small dots are what? These are spores. Ferns reproduce with the help of these spores. These spores are at young age. When it grows older, when these spores grow older, it turns little blackish brownish. Okay, and when it turns like this, then gradually it start growing into a new plant. Is it clear, children? So this is how fern or mosses reproduce. They reproduce with the help of spores. I believe, children, different way of reproduction in plants are clear to you. Thank you. Stay blessed.